I really like to work over here because I like the atmosphere. It's like similar to my own country. I'm from India as well, so there's nothing new in London, you know. For me in the shop.
I'm Sandeep Chakravarti. I live in Redbridge, Ilford, and this is my business, Guru Sounds.
How do you feel that Ilford Lane compares to other shopping areas in Ilford, like, you know, the town centre or...
Sure. Actually, they're both in their own ways very exciting. Ilford Exchange, you go in there, it's a very modern buildings, lightings and stuff like that. It's a very trendy place to live in as well. Shopping as well. When you come into Ilford Lane, it's a bit more traditional. You see the vegetables out hanging out and stuff like that. And when you come a bit more towards the end of Ilford Lane, it's getting a bit quieter.
We didn't have much need to actually come into Ilford if we lived in Ilford Lane, because everything we wanted, basically, you could have bought in Ilford Lane.
I'm Brian Love. Worked in the lane here for several years now. Well, originally it's my father's shop, and he opened it back in must be the 60s, early 60s.
What do you think the main appeal is of Ilford Lane, from a business point of view?
Well, the main appeal along Ilford Lane would be the passing traffic, first and foremost, and around the area is very well populated, and there's still a lot of people who prefer to come into the lane to shop and do local shopping rather than going to High Road or out of town or anything else. So you're still quite busy along the lane, and also with the buses and vehicles like that, you're well catered for really, and the facilities.
So it's very accessible?
It is very accessible all the way through, yes. Plus the fact it's a main link road from Ilford to Barking.
We are in the Ilford Lane in Swagat Jewellers. This is an Indian jewellery shop.
Okay.
We do 22 karat gold jewellery and diamonds as well. Here, this is quite a heavy set, like for wedding. You can see the complete pendant is like a peacock. It is all done with the handwork. This is what we call it, a masterpieces.
Town centres is mainly everybody's go there, English people, and Ilford Lane is mostly now these days is only Asian people come. That's the comparison.
Is Ilford Lane a safe place to have a jewellery?
That's a good question. Yeah, it's outside camera, council doing outside camera as well, and inside I got camera. We try our best, but it's like few years ago I got a problem as well here.
Okay.
So never know. This is.
What other shops do you go to on Ilford Lane? What are your favourite shops?
What, on Ilford Lane?
Do you have any?
that user shop over there. That one, and no, down Ilford Lane. Mostly what I use is this for haircuts. Like grocery shops, that's what my mum and dad attack, and all the clothes shops, that's my mum and dad as well. Well, mostly my mum, but me personally, you know.
The basic reason we come here is like all the Asian community is present here, and we find things which belong, like it's sort of an association with our country, and there are certain things which we find here reasonable prices, which we can't find in the town center and stuff. And plus, you can say a brand loyalty or what, like we always consider Ilford as our brand, a nation brand, and we are loyal to it. That's the reason we came here.
I live in pretty far away. I live in Romford.
In Romford? Oh, so you come to Ilford Lane especially for shopping?
Yeah, especially for Asian shopping, yes. Because I don't think there's any other area which has all the facilities in one lane. So that's one reason why we come to Ilford Lane.
My name is Anwar Hussain. I live in Ilford. I've been living in Ilford since 1972.
Could you tell us about your father setting up business in Ilford Lane? Why did he choose?
Why did he choose Ilford Lane?
That's right.
I don't know why he chose Ilford Lane. When he came to this country in '58, he moved into Canning Town. Then from there he went to Forest Gate. From there he came to Ilford, 1972. And why he chose Ilford, I can't really answer that question. I don't know why he chose Ilford. At that time there were no Asian shops on Ilford Lane. His shop was the first Asian shop on Ilford Lane. No, there was one prior to him, but it was just a grocer's, but the first butcher's. And since then we've just been here and it's been very good. We haven't had any major problems. I'm still in the business. Most of my family's left the business now.
You're telling us about your father and him getting a very positive reaction from people.
Yeah, and then over the years, I mean at that time his shop was the only one, then over the years slowly they just started increasing. And now I think we have all Asian shops in Ilford Lane, which is good for business, it's thriving. My position on Ilford Lane, I'm at the far end. I don't know if you've been down Ilford Lane, but most of the action's further up on that side. It has its disadvantages and it has its advantages. And all of these, from that roundabout to that roundabout, eventually they'll all be shops.
Why did you choose to settle in Ilford Lane?
The reason is, first of all, because I am from Redbridge, so I want to support my local community with my local shops and stuff like that. So, and Ilford is the most happening place at the moment, and it's getting even better day by day. And this is basically a one-stop shop. You come in, you buy an instrument, you learn the instrument. I even sell the performance wear. You wear the performance wear, and we send you to concerts. This was a dream of mine. When I was a little kid, I used to love instruments, stuff like that. Then I grew up, slowly went to college, university, and I just always wanted that. I wish I could open up instruments where I can sell quality instruments, not just anything else. So what I started to do is going back India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and doing research work in how we can get the quality instruments. Got in touch with the gurus of the instrument makers. Teamed up with them, and there's a huge network working back home with me for providing the quality instruments to the local communities and everyone abroad.
And why do you think people come to shop in Ilford Lane? What's the appeal of Ilford Lane?
I think you get good variety of everything. You can come and eat here as well. There's a lot of restaurants. There's big supermarkets. You get all the Indian foods, big range. So you can get all the ingredients pretty much all together, and then big choice of fabrics. If you don't find it in one shop, you might find it in another.
It's not because I'm working here, but most of the staff, like I would say 99% of staff is always willing to help, until they get, whatever customer wants.
name's Ted Humphries. I've lived in Ilford all my life. I was born in Hampton Road 68 years ago. I now live in Vine Gardens, which is only a few roads away from where I was born. And I've seen quite a few changes in Ilford Lane as such. My grandparents had a business in Ilford Lane, number 20, which is now where Sainsbury's complex is. As I said, on the other side where Winston Way is, there used to be quite a parade of shops. I think Ilford Lane is more busier now than it ever used to be, which is no bad thing. But Ilford Lane used to be a very quiet sort of shopping area.
What do you miss the most then about Ilford Lane?
Tranquility, the quietness. I mean, it's a nightmare now. You know, take your life in your hands and try and get across the road. And yeah, it wasn't as busy like it is now. And you've got to remember, like when I was a lad, to see a couple of cars parked in the road, was something. But now it's a job to find a space where you can get a car in. I think it's one of the most dangerous roads there is, to be quite honest, in Ilford.
The traffic wards never stop in 2 minutes car here, So the local streets is get a permit holder that place.
Right, okay.
So the people get a very difficulty to parking place here. So that's why a lot of businesses come down, and Ilford Lane business is very quiet.
Okay.
In my point of view, a lot of shops and is pay the rent and rates and whatever, but business is not very good, my opinions. Otherwise, they too much traffic, car comings and we get no parkings. So we get a lot of risk to bring car here. We get a 2-3 street to come around and find a place to park in car. So that's very difficult.
The traffic is the traffic and parking. Parking, especially parking problems here. I know that.
If you could talk to the council right now, and what would you ask them for?
Find a proper place to park the cars for customers.
That's the parking problem, yes. They should definitely do something about the parking problem.
Do all of your customers
Even our customers, they sometimes complain that make haste, please, we are getting late, a car is parked on yellow line, so please, and we have to rush because they are in hurry always because of parking.
I love Ilford Lane, I love shopping here, but the only problem is the parking. Got a problem with that. Every time you park, there's like the ticket, traffic warden. Yeah, we're going to give you a ticket if you don't move off. That's the only problem. Always shop here.
It's too much here, no parking spaces. That's the problem here. That's the main problem in Ilford Lane.
What's your best memory of working in this shop? What's your best experience, your best day ever?
Best day ever? Obviously, it's the best day is the day that I've taken the most money.
Okay.
And Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is always good. And saying that, being a halal meat shop, you'd say like Eid or Diwali or one of them festivals would be busy. We are, but we're extra busy on Christmas. Because I think at Christmas time, we cater for everybody. We cater for our white customers, our black customers, our Asian customers, our yellow customers. So Christmas, everybody. Christmas is good. I like Christmas.
So basically it's a multicultural place, and we can get hold of all types of communities as well here.
Yeah, compared to what it was before, it's very multicultural, I would say. It's got a lot of Asian theme to it, but then it's not lost too much of the other side of it. There's lots of Europeans, Greeks, Italians, Arabic.
We actually cater for a vast community, starting Indian, even the Japanese people. They even come